Hey everybody, it's Mr. Mott. What I want to do today is show you our nuts and bolts activity. And so if you're absent or if you're remote like we are here in 2020, you can have the experience of kind of doing our lab. So with nuts and bolts, after we do our notes and give you some intro, you're going to have to take a look at these little Petri dishes that we have. And so what I want to do is show you them and just sort of make sure that you're seeing what I'm hoping you're seeing. So in the first example that we have, example A, what we have is we have three washers that are connected to each other. Like if we kind of shake it around or whatever, they don't move. And then we have four of those same things. So when you're trying to decide if you're looking at atoms or molecules, elements or compounds, and writing the formulas, you have that idea. So again, you have three washers that are connected, and then you have four of those. All right, so that's letter A. We'll take a look at letter B here. Okay, and I'll kind of shake these around here a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on. All right, so for letter B, we've got, these are bolts. We have two bolts, these are connected. We have a bolt and a nut, those are connected. And then these two here, and here, those are the same. Those are, you have a bolt, two nuts, and a washer, and they're all connected to each other. And then you have two of these, 1 and 2. All right. For letter C, okay, kind of shake those around again too. So then we have three of the same things, and then so you have a bolt, a washer, and a nut, and then you have 1, 2, 3 of them. It's letter C. For letter D, okay, so what we have is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts, but they are all separate from each other. Kind of shake it and see. And then all of these nuts are connected, and so we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 nuts that are connected in letter D. For letter E, we get down to our Legos. And so what we did, not only do we have some different colors to represent that you've got some different things connected, we put some elemental symbols on them. So in the green here, we've got 2 oxygens that are connected. This is separate from the other group of Legos, and you have 4 hydrogens and 1 carbon, and they're all connected. All right, so that's letter E. Letter F. Oops, we have to turn these a little bit. So letter F, all of these are separate from each other, and we'll have to do is kind of flip these around to kind of see what some of these are labeled. We've got an Fe, which is iron. You have Ni, nickel. Ag is silver. Cu is copper. Let's see if we can flip these around. Oops. Let's see if I flip it over here. Okay, so we can see the other, this other one here, which is, I think, green color, is another copper. The white one is nickel. So what do we have? So this is nickel, this is nickel, this is copper, this is copper, this is silver, and then I think the red one is also silver. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Yes. So just to kind of summarize, sorry about all the shaking on the screen. You got 1 iron, you have 2 nickels, you have 2 coppers, and you have 2 silvers. All right, that's letter F. Letter G, okay, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Fe's, 4 irons, and then you have 2 oxygens connected, and you have 2 of these. Okay, so that's letter G. Letter H, you've got 2 oxygens that are connected. You've got 1 sulfur and 2 oxygens, and you have that are connected, and you have 2 of these. All right. Last one is letter J, and so letter J, you have 3 of the same things. Each of these has a nitrogen, a carbon, and a hydrogen. And then these are connected. Again, you have 1, 2, 3 of them. Now you may be asking yourself, why do we not have a letter I? We had G, H, and J. Well, what happens is if this is letter H, it gets confusing if you turn to the side because it looks like a capital I. So that's why we didn't have a letter I in there. All right. Thanks for watching.